Hello everyone, Espurr here. Now, what I did, every game on TC Inkblot, we're watching Green Team. Now, looking at the comps, Green Team seems to be running a fairly standard whatever, Charger dive comp. Yeah, it should be about with, what is that set for the Charger? That is not good. Anyways, this is a, competitive set, competitive scrim, so I will be judging more on, how they play with each other and all that stuff. Anyways, so here we see Green Team kind of just lost mid-fight here. I'll also mention, watch out for the Kraken, watch out for the Crab. That's really the main specials. Let's see. Now, okay, they have a pretty good advantage, but this guy goes down, so they can't really take advantage of it anymore, actually. No, that actually wasn't... they won this fight. Because they lost this fight, they couldn't really push. Alright, Crab gets popped, but the first strikes get popped a bit too early and couldn't really take care of the Crab. Second strikes come in, but they don't take care of the Crab all too well. Now, let's see. See the Charger here. Really, it feels like... I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what's happening. I know I kind of do, but I'm just looking at where they all are and what they're trying to do, and it just feels like Green Team has no unified goal. It feels like they're not really trying to help each other. That's really what it feels like. And we see the Wiper even going on a flank. Why? And what are you gonna get done? Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good pick. Granted, you shouldn't have gotten it, but I mean, you did. Whatever. Anyways, that gets popped. No one defends the strike. Not strike. What's it called? Zuka. So then they just die. Luckily, Charger jumps out. Yeah, everyone's kind of just more or less holding... Okay. Yeah, everyone's more or less just holding forward on tower, really. This guy should have jumped out 10 years ago, but they're... I mean, they got someone. I don't like that trade, though. Mainly because Kraken is just such a useful special. Neat strike placement. It did get them off of that little area, and that was useful. You want to get off? Yeah, good, good. There was no point in pushing that far, so you recognize that and you get off. Good. Now, seems like the Wiper wants to set up for something. Do they communicate with that with their team? They might have. No, actually, no, they didn't. They didn't, because this guy didn't push up. The Charger pushed up to pop their strike, but that's probably because they just saw, hey, that's a good strike opportunity, or hey, I have a strike, I want to pop it. I don't know if the Splatana actually communicated they wanted to push in, because they were at a pretty good flank angle. All that had to have happened is for the T-Tech to push in. So either the call was made and the T-Tech just didn't do it, or the call wasn't made and the T-Tech didn't know to do it. But anyways. Yeah, okay, you want to... they just won that fight. So there are two separate 1v1s in Left Alley. That... I mean... Okay. In theory, you shouldn't have lost that hard. You should have at least, like, probably traded out, but, like, that's what happened. Ideally, though, you want to have a 2v2, but to be honest, it seems like everyone else has radically different game plans. Not radically different. It's not too different. But they have different ideas what they want to do. And they're not complementary. That's the main thing, actually. Yeah, that's what I mean more so. You can have different, like, go to different places, do different stuff, but, like, they have to be complementary to each other. Here, you clear that. Let's see. Here, you snipe that. Alright, do you converge here? Should. What's the Charger doing? Okay, now you're here, but now... Alright. Sure. You strike here, even though you guys don't even have left. Well, I guess you don't really need... No, you do want left. It sets you up for a good plat area. Because your only option into plat was through here, it wasn't... How you're going to get people into plat wasn't going to be very good. Yeah, sometimes it's very rare that it's good to skip steps. The only time it's actually good to skip steps is when you get a wipeout. In which case, yeah, go ahead and skip some steps and push up. Okay, that bomb is really bad. That was... You needed as many people alive as you could. Okay. No, Wiper. Just go forward, Okay. And, yeah. Really, I just had... Okay. I have a really good like angle on whatever everything's happening and all that stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what your team is trying to set up and what they're trying to do. There's a very important question that every team should ask themselves whenever they form. And it's, how do we win our games? You need to think, okay, what is our general idea? What do we want to set up? What situations do we want to set up in order to win our games? And once you have that sort of idea figured out, everything else kind of just falls into place. Your comp falls into place because now you're thinking, okay, what comp best supports this idea? Your decisions and your goals will fall into place, and they will inherently be complementary to each other because you have the same idea, the same goal. That's the main thing. You want to set up a common goal between across your entire team, a common situation that you're all trying to build towards, so that you guys actually like have a good teamwork and all that stuff. That's the main thing. I do want to mention though, try not to overcomplicate the plan though, because it is true that like all plans tend to fall apart whenever they like go into actual battle. So what I try to do I can't like give a full rundown like, oh, this is how you don't overcomplicate, but what I will say is, if you get to the point where you're asking specific people to be in specific locations, that's too much. And if you're getting to points where you're like, okay, we need this special to break through, that's probably too much. You want to have, the best way to think of it is building a toolbox, basically, rather than having a set in stone plan. That'll be it for today, though. See y'all.